Good afternoon. Several weeks ago, I had said that I was going to talk about tattoos in construction. So the question is, should you cover them up or just leave them out for everybody to see? But I think that question kind of depends, or the answer kind of depends on who you're working with, what type of a level of employee you're working with. If you're out in the field, at the field office, tattoos are pretty common amongst the trades, the PMs, the supers. That's pretty common. I think the answer switches to when you're actually in the office, when you're dealing with the executives, when you're dealing with the president. Remember, in construction, and I think in every industry, you're dealing with different and multiple generations. Some of the older generations don't view tattoos as something good. They can mean something bad in their mind, right? So I would definitely recommend that if you're inside an office dealing with executives, cover up your tattoos. You really don't want your tattoos to get in the way of you and a promotion, right? It's as simple as covering them up. You have plenty of options, plenty of time to show off your tattoos outside of work. Now you're gonna say, well, it's my decision, it's my opinion. There's nothing wrong with tattoos. Well, just like you want people to respect your opinion, you gotta respect their opinions as well. So again, my recommendation, I got tattoos. I always wear a long sleeve. I make sure that nobody sees them, especially in the office, especially if I'm dealing with the executives or the CEO of the company. My recommendation is just for you to do the same. Cover your tattoos if you're dealing with executive special meetings. You don't want to send off an image that does not pertain to you, a bad image, right? You don't want to make people think something bad when you're not, just because of a tattoo. Again, I know it pretty much sounds antiquated, that at this point everybody should accept tattoos, but the reality is there's still people out there and people that are in upper management positions that have a direct impact on your growth that think tattoos are not good in the workplace. All right. Hopefully that helps. Tell me what you guys think. Good morning. Hope everybody's getting ready to have a successful day. So the tip for today is contracts. You got a contract with the owner and you got a contract with your subcontractors. I mean, that's assuming you work with the general contractor. And this goes to the PEs, project managers, superintendents. Everybody needs to make sure they're reading the contract, right? Especially if you're a superintendent, you got to make sure that you understand the subcontract, which is a contract between the general contractor and your subcontractor partners. What you're going to find in this contract is the scope of work that the subcontractor is responsible for, along with all the other guidelines that they got to follow as per your company. This is what you're going to use in case there's an argument between you and the subcontractor, right? So make sure you read it, make sure you understand it, make sure you go over the subcontract with your project manager. The best thing that you can do as a superintendent and project manager is to help write the subcontracts before even starting construction. So make sure that you're getting with your upper management and letting them know that you want to be part of writing the contracts for the contractors. All right. So again, that's really beneficial because you make sure you incorporate all the scope of work that you need, and you bring all your lessons learned from the previous projects and you put them in there, and you make those contractors responsible to do that work for you. Now, there's a contract between the owner and the general contractor. This contract is going to tell you how you're going to get paid, how you're going to handle change orders, how you're going to handle time extensions, the schedule, all of that. So you got to make sure that you read that contract. That's going to make you more, I guess, well prepared in case there's an argument between you and the owner. Trust me, I've been to many job sites, and it's hard to believe that people don't even open the contracts. Take the time to read the contract, to understand it. Take the time to understand what your general contractor is responsible for, what the owner is responsible for. Again, as the project superintendents, you're in charge of the schedule. The schedules might get impacted by delays, right? which are change orders. So that contract is going to tell you if you're going to be able to submit for a time extension with additional general conditions, all that. So make sure that you understand both the owner and the contractor contract and your subcontractor contracts. Think about it. When was the last time you took the time to read the contract? When was the last time you opened that contract for your project? And remember, there's different contracts. There's a contract per project. It's not one contract fits all of your projects, right? So make sure you take the time to read the contract before starting construction. And again, get with your upper management, hoping that you can have some input even before executing the contracts for your trades or the owner. All right. Hopefully that helps. It's something that's helped me throughout my years. Definitely win some arguments between our subcontractors. Just putting the contract out there and telling them this is what you guys signed up for, and the argument ends there. So open the contract, read it, and use it to your advantage. Good morning, everybody. Hope you all have a great Tuesday. So today I want to talk about meeting etiquette. Right? I've already talked about meetings, being ready, having an agenda. But meeting etiquette, this is for the people that are attending a meeting. Just make sure you're on time, you're there, ready to go, right? Show up in time, don't show up late because that's disruptful. And then another thing is you're going to make that person that's giving the meeting start over so you can understand, so you can catch up. Cell phones. Don't be on your cell phone unless it's urgent, somebody died or something critical, right? That can wait. So don't be on your cell phone. Don't be on your computer looking at emails, responding. Make sure you're paying attention because that's the only way the meetings are going to be beneficial and efficient for everybody. You want to respect everybody's time. Another thing is that not experienced, but I kind of practiced in my previous company is making the meetings 45 minutes, right? If you have meetings that are back to back, if you make them 45 minutes, you have a 15-minute gap in between where you can send emails, you can make phone calls. That way you can be there focused for the entire 45 minutes. Another thing that this just bothers me, and I don't know if it bothers you all too, but people eating while talking in meetings. I mean, that's, to me, it's just, there's a time to eat and there's a place to eat. A meeting, especially with professionals, is not the right time to be eating. All right? Hopefully that helps, guys, and hope you all have a great day.